Hi everybody, my name is Megan. I am a first year student in the MS in Psychology program here at ASU. I am also in my last semester of my addiction and substance use related disorders certificate, and I'm very excited about that. Prior to coming to ASU in my academic career, I was at California State University, Sacramento, where I received my bachelor's degree in psychology as well as a BA in criminal justice. I did have the opportunity to develop my professional career at Sac State. That's where I was a research assistant in the psychology department for about a year and a half. As a research assistant, I assisted graduate students with their research, doing data collection, data input into SPSS, and running some analysis through SPSS and AMOS. After that, I was able to have the opportunity to be a researcher as an undergrad, which is very hard to do. I built great rapport with my professor, and I'm sponsored to travel to Boston to attend seminars in structural equation modeling, which was something that he had great interest in at the time. I believe that's really what he's still doing. But I was doing my own research. I had research assistants that worked under me. I was teaching them SPSS and AMOS, and path analysis in AMOS, and how to do structural equation modeling. I presented my own research at Western Psychology Association's conventions, as well as APA, American Psychology Association's conventions throughout the coast of California. I traveled to Oregon, down towards LA. I had a lot of fun doing it. It was a great experience for me, and it kind of gave me a foundation of what I really knew what I wanted to do. So I did apply for the MA in psychology program at Sac State, but I was waitlisted for 2 years, and I was so devastated because as a single mom, I didn't have the resources available to me to wait out that 2-year period, and it just wasn't logical for me. So I did apply at ASU. Originally, I didn't apply to other graduate schools immediately. I figured I would dabble in my career and see what was available to me. So I did get a position as a youth counselor at a group home. Not really a group home. It's called a short-term residential therapeutic program now. STRTP for short. The program was juvenile sex offenders, as well as some juvenile kids that were struggling with substance use, and various, there was an array of kids within the group home system that needed help. So I worked there for about a year. It's a very hard job to do. You have to have great passion for it, and I did. I loved the kids. I grew great rapport with the kids. I was able to talk with them. I see kids complete the program and graduate, and it was great. It was great, but I knew that it wasn't really what I wanted to go into. Specifically, maybe with juvenile. I knew that I wanted to work with kids, but I didn't know what specifically I wanted to do yet. So after I did that, I found another position in Sacramento. Again, I moved back out to Sacramento, and it was at the Sacramento Children's Home, which is another STRTP, but I was working in the counseling center. At the counseling center, I was a family partner, which licensed with CPS, Child Protective Services. I would run caregiver groups, counseling groups where we would come together, talk about issues that was going on, specifically with court hearings, how to go about the just education on the system of getting your kids back. A lot of the kids were in foster care and attending counseling at the center. When I was in that position, I really loved it. I really liked it. I really cared about the people that I was working with, but I wasn't making enough money to provide a stable household for me and my daughter, because I am a single mom. So I looked into other positions to see what was available to me, because I was only like a year and a half out of college. I was just trying to figure out, what is there for me to do. I ended up applying for a position with public health, and that's where I'm still at. I manage, I'm a social worker for public health now. I manage a caseload of 350 patients with intensive healthcare needs, and I really love it. I love what I do right now. I love being able to help people in my community. I love being able to see the immediate effects I have on people's just their life as their whole person care, not just focusing on their health or their social needs, but bringing it together and watching their life improve in front of me. And that's really what I enjoy doing right now. So I did, while I was at Sacramento Children's Home, that's when I was applying for grad school, and I thought I wanted to be a social worker, and which I really loved doing at this time. So I applied for the MSW program at ISU, and that's where I originally, my original academic career was supposed to go. But during my going into my second year, which was where my internship was supposed to happen, I lost my mom, who was my main support system. And I didn't have the resources available to me in order to complete my internship, as well as work a full-time job and take care of my daughter by myself. So it was really, really hard decision to make. But I did end up switching my graduate degree to an MS in psychology. It was just an easier track to go. I can complete it all online, and then I can get my hours in after the fact, and it be paid. So that's kind of my academic career and everything else in one right now. Something interesting about me, I like cats. I have 2 cats, and I really love animals. At my parents' house, where my dad still stays, we have chickens, 2 dogs. I take them on walks every day. I'm an animal person. I love animals. So I guess that would be it. And what I want to get out of this course is to better understand the complexities of co-occurring mental and substance use related disorders and applying them in evidence-based treatment. So I know that was kind of a lot. But I do look forward to working with everybody in the class. I hope this semester turns out smooth. I'm also a course assistant for a professional issues in psychology. So I'm doing that on top of my on top of my social worker position with public health for the county. And I'm in grad school. And right now I'm deployed as a disaster service worker. I guess that's interesting about me too. I have very many job titles, and it's kind of hard to keep up, but somehow I've mastered the art of balancing my professional, academic, and personal life. I have no idea how I do it, but I've done it. If you guys have any questions about anything in terms of my professional career, be happy to answer, and I look forward to working with all of you. Thank you.